Y'all, in today's video, I am getting vulnerable as hell. I made a video recently about how there is music in my life now, and that's a reference to some lines of poetry from my book. Growing up, I sort of had this trauma around music. I sort of had this I sort of had this fear of tapping into my inner musician. And now because I've written my book, I have liberated that part of myself from shame and pain and anger, and now I can tap into it more. However, even when you liberate some part of yourself from trauma or a painful memory, there's still a lot of emotion surrounding it. When I sit down to play the piano or to sing, I feel a lot of fear. When I was experiencing that last week, I finished up my vocal practice and I wrote a short little spontaneous reflection about where this is coming from in my body. And I wanted to read it for all of you so you could see what it looks like in real time to notice something, notice a painful memory, notice a blockage you have in your body or your emotions or your mind, and just start doing a little bit of the work to undo that blockage, move past it, and free yourself. My father was very judgmental about music. As a musician himself, I think he wanted a musical family. He definitely judged my sister as being a bad singer, and I think he implied the same thing about me. I can really take people's criticisms to heart. I remember one time I had a piano recital, and my father wanted me to practice more and more. He thought I wasn't doing enough, and he angrily told me that I was going to embarrass him and my mother by playing poorly. But I did well at the recital. I knew that I was going to be able to play my piece. But my father didn't hear me. He even apologized afterwards. I remember thinking, yeah, I know, I was right. I think it hurt my feelings to think that my value to my father was how I made him look and how I made him feel. It wasn't enough to tell him where I was. He wouldn't believe that. I had to prove myself worthy to him, and if I wasn't doing what he thought was right, then I was just an embarrassment. I'm writing this because I want to sing and make music, but I feel blocked, especially in my singing voice, like I can't express myself vocally. I feel afraid of posting my voice online, of receiving shame and hatred and anger from people. My voice feels so personal to me, and if other people judge it as ugly, or not beautiful, or not good enough, then my feelings will be really hurt. Oh, I felt a wave of anxiety in my stomach from that. I don't want fear to stop me, but the fear, feels so rooted in my throat and shoulders and chest and collarbones that I don't quite know how to exercise it. All I know is I'm going to keep trying, and I will fulfill this dream. Glory be to God. I knew that I was going to be able to play my piece. I remember very clearly what that feeling of deep certainty was as a little boy. And I think we all have that. Maybe not for playing the piano, but whenever it comes to being who we are and tapping into the good energy that we have, playing our role, being who we are meant to be. We as children had that certainty of who we were. And just doing this, just doing a little bit of journaling, can help you reclaim that certainty. My name is Andrew Tai, world famous poet, superstar, musician, singer, songwriter, piano player, and everything in between, and I will always love you. Mwah.